Welcome to the first Loop with the Supt of the 2024-25 school year. We picked, I was hoping it was going to be 100 degrees when we started, but I checked and it's 99.
Okay,
so,
we have a chance.
Yeah, by the time we're done, maybe. A lot this week. We wanted to wait to do this until right before this first school board meeting, which is tonight, and after the first day excitement, just because, so we could speak to that a little bit. What did you, I know you went on a tour.
I was in all the schools on that first day, and it was just so amazing. Really, the positive momentum continued. We had a great welcome back with staff, which I think we shared earlier with our families. And then when our students became in our building, it just continued that positive kind of feel to start the year. And it's been a fantastic first week. I mean, I witnessed a ton of smiling faces, maybe some nervous parents dropping off some youngers, but other than that, it was a fantastic first day of school, and so good to see, really kind of staff and students starting to build community in their classrooms right away. So just an amazing first day. And actually our sixth graders got a little bit of a head start. Doing the first ever Bulldog Camp the Friday before our first day, before the 3-day weekend. And so proud of the middle school team and how they supported, those new incoming sixth graders and all the staff and the student leaders that were a part of that, welcoming the sixth grade. And we have a pretty big sixth grade class and a huge ninth grade class, actually. So some transitions coming within that. And then that first day, I know our link crew at the high school had a lot of great activities for our incoming freshmen. And those types of things take a lot of planning, very intentional planning. And it was a great way to start the year. So
that Bulldog Camp was really cool. That's a difficult age. They go from the elementary school, big step up, probably to me is the biggest, because now they're going to go to a place where they got to go from room to room. They have to figure out this whole locker thing. And
it is so funny. I was at the homerooms and they were going through kind of what the homeroom setup was and what it means to be a Bulldog. And then they were going to go practice their lockers. And it's like a rite of passage to have a locker. And those kids are so excited, those sixth graders. And you know what? When you have to all the way to the right, pass a number of left, I don't know. There's a lot of
it usually takes a few
teach
tries.
And reteach on those things.
So. And that was all led by the web leaders, which a new thing at TMS, where everybody belongs. That's what that stands for. Eighth graders at TMS who sort of take the incoming sixth graders under their wing, sort of like the link crew.
Link crew at the high school, kind of a middle school version. And so
really neat idea.
Tons of student leaders, and it's just a great day when we have those transitions. We do that at kindergarten too, have those soft transitions to bring families in and get the kids kind of used to their classroom and teacher, and then anytime they transition schools, it's always good to do that. So
just to build that school community and that togetherness.
And those talent schools, they were coming into some brand new settings, just the construction projects, two huge constructions, $2.5 million and $3 million projects in a summer. That was simply remarkable. Our partners at Outlier Construction, our maintenance team, people don't know, but they're there 7 days a week. Tons of hours, and to do those projects and get them ready for kids and staff before really the first day of school is just phenomenal.
And the teachers loved. Did you get a chance to talk to any teachers about what they saw and the difference that it makes for their classroom? What did they have to say?
Absolutely amazing. The students and the families and the parents, just amazing comments. And you don't really know this, and maybe it wasn't shared, but the room shrunk a little bit because the insulation was so poor. We really insulated, so it'll be warmer in the winter, cooler in the hotter days, and but you couldn't tell. There's so much. They're put together in a way, and the storage.
They added storage, a lot of storage.
Added storage, and it felt just big. And there's some, bigger classrooms, bigger class sizes, and still it felt pretty good. So
I thought it was neat that in one of the rooms I went into, the teacher explained to me that they had an awning over the window before they removed it for this, and they didn't realize that they actually had a view of the mountains. It was west-facing room in TNS, and they didn't even realize that until they came back in and they saw what it looked like and what they could see, and she was just like blown away, like, oh my gosh, the students are gonna love this.
Yeah, and those windows just are amazing. And,
a lot of light.
And really and then across the street, the middle school, all the seismic upgrades, the gym. I mean, the gym is just phenomenal. It's just as nice as, you know, a lot of high school gyms in our
new
area around the state.
As well.
Yeah, new scoreboards. So just a really cool upgrades. When you talk about seismic projects, you think, oh, we're just going to prop some buildings up so they're a little safer during earthquakes or things like that. But these are really remodel projects, and where they're becoming safety in a tragic event like a seismic event, but also really solid upgrades, and you can tell that you know, there's new spaces, so it's pretty cool.
You can feel it walking through.
Yeah.
And I think everybody that I talk to seems to really appreciate it.
Yeah.
This summer just kind of whizzed by, and now we're here, and we're coming up on a date that everybody around here remembers, and it's and actually we were reminded about it yesterday, especially because there was a fire alert that came across all our phones in the afternoon. Everybody in the district office, oh, what's going on? A couple staffers had to go home, and this is, you know, September 8th. The anniversary of the Almeda fire of 2020. What do you remember about that, and what does it mean for PTS? Every time we go through this, still it's so fresh. Really.
Yesterday was you know, I think brought up some anxiety, and you know that our family and friends in Ashland had a real relevant and scare to their community and their houses and their way of life, and we know how that impacted us 4 years ago. You know, anytime something like that happens, we always reach out to see if we can offer support and make sure we're supporting our staff that lived in those areas that had to run home and make sure they take care of their pets, families, get ready to evacuate if they need to do that. And unfortunately, that's kind of our reality, and you know, our hot, extreme fire danger summer months. And you know, we probably hopefully have about another week of some concern, and then it'll start cooling down. But it is always something that we, you know, that we have on our mind, and unfortunately our reality. I will say, you know, from 4 years ago, and our partnerships with the City of Talent and the City of Phoenix, and all the stuff that they have done as well to kind of rebuild and help recover. It's just remarkable on some of the things you see around here that you know, really looks like recovery is happening, but it takes years and years and years. So we are still down a few hundred students, so that affordable housing is you know, on its way, but that takes a little bit longer. But it's great to see some new businesses pop up, and some energy and some cool things for our families and community. Yeah,
the recovery is ongoing and will be for a long time. But yeah, Phoenix is one of the fastest growing. I think it was maybe the fastest growing town.
It's in top 5 in Oregon. Yeah. And you know, we lost a lot of homes, so it makes sense, but it also takes cooperation, takes resources, and you know, it's just good to live in a community where people kind of have each other's back, and really the recovery is long. You know, going into this, they said, yeah, it's going to take 10 to 15 years to feel fully recovered, and I'm thinking, gosh, really? And now I'm starting to think, yeah, really. So, but you know, if a community can kind of rise above and make decisions and support community, I know it's this community.
Yeah, that's right. Very tight-knit community.
Yeah.
All right, I think we are done. We did kind of it was more like a out and back, that's what they call it in this country.
The out and back with the soup.
But we did, out and back with the soup.
Okay.
But we're back here at the DO. board meeting tonight. We got
lots of activities. Yes, football, volleyball. Tomorrow. Yeah.
Big football game. Is that streak going to end tonight?
Yeah, we're hoping. I mean, we were close last year, and we definitely are much improved and a lot more physical. Our volleyball team played the other night and competed well, and so soccer teams, tonight. You know, they had ties and wins over the weekend. So cross country gets going. So it's just the fall's always an amazing time of year. It's always exciting to return to school, but there's also so many fun activities going on too. So
So just get out there, support our student athletes, and thanks for watching the first Loop with the Supt 2024-25, and thanks for doing it.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot.
Right.
See you later.